In this section, we will explore how to set clear goals and objectives using the SMART framework to turn our aspirations into actionable steps. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break down each component in more detail. Specific goals should be clear, well-defined, and focused. They help us know exactly what we want to achieve and provide a strong sense of direction. Measurable goals should be quantifiable and include concrete criteria to track success and monitor progress along the way. Achievable goals should be realistic and attainable, taking into account of our resources, capabilities, and any constraints that we may face. Relevant goals should be aligned with our values, priorities, interests, and long-term objectives, ensuring they connect with our overall vision and purpose. Time-bound goals should have a specific deadline or time frame for completion, which creates a sense of urgency and accountability to keep us on the track. Personalization is key. Goals should be tailored to our individual needs, aspirations, and circumstances, reflecting our unique strengths and preferences. Finally, breaking down goals into smaller and manageable tasks makes them less overwhelming and more achievable, helping us make steady progress towards the success. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's begin with specific. Our goals should be clear and specific so we know exactly what we're working towards. A specific goal answers key questions such as what do we want to accomplish? Why is the goal important? Who is involved? Where is it located? Which resources or limits are involved? For example, a specific goal might be we want to complete our research paper in 3 months. Measurable goals are essential because they allow us to track our progress and stay motivated along the way. A measurable goal should answer questions like how much, how many, how will we know when it's completed. For example, a measurable goal could be we will write 2,000 words of our research paper each week. Achievable goals should be realistic and attainable to set us up for success. While these goals should challenge us and strengthen our abilities, they must also be within our reach. For example, an achievable goal might be we will spend 2 hours every day on research and writing to meet our weekly writing target. Relevant goals should matter to us and align with our broader objectives. A relevant goal should answer yes to the questions such as, does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time? Does this match with our efforts or needs? Are we the right people to achieve this goal? For example, completing a research paper is a relevant goal because it constitutes to our degree, supports our professional growth, and enhances our knowledge. Time-bound goals have a specific target date, which helps us stay focused and work towards a clear deadline. A time-bound goal answers the questions such as, when we will complete this? What can we do in 6 months from now? What can we do in 6 weeks from now? What can we do today? For example, a time-bound goal might be we will complete our research paper by a particular date. Setting up SMART goals enhances our clarity, motivation, and focus. Clarity comes from specific goals as they provide clear direction and a roadmap for what we want to achieve. Motivation is fueled by measurable goals as they help us to stay on track and progress and keep us motivated along the way. Focus is maintained through achievable goals, which ensures we set realistic and attainable targets that are within our reach. Relevance is key as relevant goals align with our broader objectives and priorities, making sure our efforts matter in the long run. Deadlines are crucial because time-bound goals create a sense of urgency and help us to prioritize tasks effectively. Breaking goals into actionable steps is a vital strategy for ensuring that our goals are achievable and manageable. The first step is to identify our goal clearly. We need to start by understanding exactly what we want to achieve and outlining it in precise terms. For example, if our goal is to write a research paper, we need to know the specifics such as the topic, length, and deadline. These details will provide us with a clear direction and make the task more manageable. The next step is to identify key milestones. These are the major progress points or phases that represent significant stages towards achieving our goal. For example, the milestone for writing a research paper may include the following, such as select a topic, conduct a literature review, develop a problem statement, create an outline, write the first draft, revise and edit the draft, format and finalize the paper. These milestones break the larger task into manageable chunks, helping us progress and stay focused. Next, break down each milestone into specific tasks. The more detailed and specific the tasks, the easier it will be to stay on track and complete them effectively. For example, tasks for milestone selected topic might include brainstorm potential topics, discuss the topics with your advisor, conduct preliminary research on the top 3 topics, finalize the topic based on research and advisor's feedback. By breaking down milestones into manageable tasks, we can tackle each step systematically, making the overall goal more achievable. Now, we need to sequence the tasks. Organize them in a logical order, determining which tasks need to be completed first and which can be done simultaneously or later. Next, assign the deadlines to each task to ensure timely progress. It's important that these deadlines are realistic and take into account any external constraints or dependencies. For example, here is a possible timeline for the selected topic milestone. Brainstorm the topic for 1 day. Discuss the topics with your advisor for 2 days. Conduct preliminary research on the topics for 3 days. Finalize the topic based on the feedback in 1 day. This structured approach helps us to stay on track and ensure we make steady progress towards completing the goal. Now, it's time to create a detailed action plan. This plan will compile all the tasks and deadlines into a comprehensive schedule that outlines each step along with when and how we will complete it. For example, here is an action plan for writing a research paper. Week 1, select a topic. Week 2, conduct a literature review, read 10 articles and summarize findings. Week 3, develop a thesis statement and create an outline. Week 4 to 5, write the first draft. Allocate specific days for each section. Week 6, revise and edit the draft. Week 7, format and finalize the paper. Week 8, review and submit the paper. By following this action plan, we can ensure that each task is completed on time, making the entire process more manageable and focused. It's important to regularly review your action plan to track the progress. This allows us to make adjustments as needed, staying on track or accommodating any changes in the circumstances. Staying flexible and adaptable is also key. While having a detailed action plan is essential, it's crucial to be prepared to adapt if necessary. Life can be unpredictable, and being flexible helps us manage unforeseen challenges. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate achievements. Recognize and celebrate when we complete a task or reach a milestone. This helps us maintain motivation and fosters a positive attitude towards achieving the larger goal. By breaking down our goals into smaller, actionable steps, we gain several key benefits. Clarity. Clear tasks makes it easier to understand exactly what needs to be done. Manageability. Smaller tasks are less overwhelming and more manageable, making it easier to stay on track. Motivation. Regularly completing tasks and achieving milestones keeps us motivated and on the pace. Tracking. It's easier to monitor progress and make adjustments as needed, ensuring we're always moving forward. Focus. A structured approach helps us to stay focused on what's important, avoiding distractions and staying aligned with our goals. With this clear and manageable structure, we can make significant progress towards our larger objectives.